Hello, my name is GregTech and welcome back to our GregTech New Horizons Season 2. Real quick, I would like to just give a shout out to all my Patreons. Thank you very much for the support of the channel. And if you would like to join my Patreon, there is a link below along with my Discord. All the support is very much appreciated. I do this in my spare time. So thank you very much to all my viewers and my supporters. You guys are awesome. I am finishing up the coils that we need. And we're up to 674. I'm crafting up another 170 something. We need 864 for this Mega Blast Furnace. So we are working on that. Now, I don't remember if... Yeah, the glass tier does input the energy. Okay, I couldn't remember if that was a thing. I figured it probably was. I think the very first time I crafted it up, I don't think the glass limited it yet, but now, I mean, that's like 3 years since our first season, so yeah, it definitely does nowadays. How many do we need? We need like 1,000. All right, so question is, what kind of glass are we going to put on that? I believe UEV is the highest tier glass, so if I wanted to, that would probably be the best one, but I think... Well, maybe it isn't the best one. Oh, Molten Infinity. Yikes. Transcendent Metal. Yeah, Cosmic Neutronium. And it's 9 each, so I would need like 9,000 if I wanted to do UEV. I'm just kind of think like, what would be... What would be kind of preparing ourselves for the future? UEV, I mean, okay, obviously we're not doing Molten Infinity at this point. I don't have, that would be like 9, that'd be like 9,000 or 88, yeah, about 9,000 Infinity. Yep, that's not gonna happen. That's just too much at this point. I'm kind of curious. Yeah, let's do 9,000. Yep, that's a little bit out of our range right now. I may do... How much Neutronium we do have? We do have 9,000 Neutronium. This thing is just ticking away. It's not super quick, but it will be when we get a Mega Blast Furnace. Or I could just switch over to the... Actually, no, I think that actually might be getting more than Neutronium Bs would at the moment. Neutronium Comb. Because that's 4 every 300 seconds, so it would be like 4 every 150 seconds. We're actually getting 8 with the Vulcanus. So that actually, I think, would be... I think that's faster than the combs. But maybe we'll do that. And then... Actually, now I'm thinking about it, what about the... We're going to put the laser on there. Now I'm like... I don't know, because I haven't powered multi-block with the lasers, so I'm using the ZPM. I don't remember where. There they are. It does 134 EU per tick, but does it count as like a ZPM hatch? I don't know. I think I am going to do the Neutronium glass though. It's a lot, but that's gonna take like 30 seconds per coil. So if you think about it, 150 coils. We'll be producing Neutronium in the same time as we do that, so I think we'll do that. It's either that or we do not Cosmic Neutronium, and I just don't have enough. We're producing more with those, but it's not like super fast. Yeah, I guess I think we're that's the highest tier we can do. I'd rather do Neutronium than Osmium, to be honest. Alright. So let me get this going. And that's going to take a while. That's going to take a while. I also need all the things on top. Muffler hatches. Probably just do HV, I think. I don't really worry about pollution too much. And then I need to get the thing built as well. Yeah, none of that's actually on. So I will turn that off. We could actually, now that I'm thinking about it, if it's going to be an issue, I could always do a higher tier laser. If we're only doing like the one and not the whole base, then I mean, pump and emitter, I mean, that's really not the end of the... That's pretty easy. It's just, if you're doing, like, 30 of them for the whole base, it would be a lot. But I could just... Well... We're not getting that much power. Oh, I need to replace that one as well. I never replaced that one. Alright, so I gotta do a couple things here. I need to replace it with the better target. Might as well do it while we're here. And actually, did we... Oh, that's kind of funny. That hasn't become an issue, but I didn't... I replaced... Those are all the higher tier, but I never replaced that one. Whoops. Yeah, I haven't replaced these, as you can see, with the higher tier. That's kind of funny. I didn't even think about that. I did with that one, because that's... We needed the... This is for the blast furnaces, so... But I didn't actually replace the ones after that. I didn't even think about that. That's kind of funny. Alright, so I gotta upgrade a few things here. And I will build the laser transformer over here. I should go through all the... I should go through them all just to double check I didn't screw something up. Yeah, because these... I put these when I built that. I guess we weren't pulling too much power with that. We were doing, what, 6 million or something like that? But we definitely can't get that much power if it's limited by those lasers. Alright, got some fixing here to do. Okay, just kind of finishing up the rest of the components for the Mega. We do have all our Awakened still crafting up. Oh, it just finished. All right, cool. The Neutronium glass, by the way, 11 seconds per, so you can figure out that it took a bit longer than I realized it was going to take. Also, I was producing like way more than I was using, and I was a bit confused right there, so I turned off one of the turbines just so we don't cap, and I'll turn it back on when it drops a bit. But it's probably because I didn't realize our Neutronium turbine was turned off when I was messing with the lasers underneath. Because I fixed a couple of them and I totally forgot that I broke that, so that's why we were getting so much power. So I'm going to let that drop a little bit and then we'll turn it back on. So, alright. We will see if this works. I haven't actually tried... I haven't tried using lasers in a multi-block yet, so... Like if it's a UV recipe, will ZPM laser hatches work? I don't know. We'll see. So... I think we're right here. So I do want to, I'm gonna use this thing to pull all the glass and the coils out of the A system, but I don't want it to just throw random. I hate when it places down like random hatches and stuff that I don't want it to do. So I'm gonna place most of this down. And I think I probably want a few super buses, actually. For each circuit number. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. So we'll have like a whole bunch of super buses. Each with a, like this would be 1, 11, 2. Although for the most part we don't really do 1. Although I think there is still a couple. I think neodymium. Neodymium might be 1. Yeah, so neodymium actually doesn't have an 11 circuit number. Alright, so the cable's coming in here. I kind of want to like stay away from that. We got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright, so that is... I don't think we're ever going to have more than like 4. We'll put it here, though. Outputs. Bus. Alright. So if we might end up with 6 or something like that. Eventually, I doubt it, but... that. Then... 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So this is the insanity that is this multi-block. Alright, it looks a little lopsided, but it's probably because the... Did we get those super buses? Yeah. Okay, so we'll throw the 4 down. 5 down. And then we'll throw this on the back. I am going to replace this with the maintenance hatches. I had it in the A system. So I just grabbed the basic maintenance hatch, but okay. So I think that's good. Let me just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, what am I doing? I can just Let's do this. Yeah. All right, cool. So I think that is good. I don't know. No, I need to make more of these multi things. I think that's UEV. Let's try 8. Doesn't look like it. 9. That's Electrum, isn't it? I'm talking about the coils, by the way. Oh, no, that's the Electrum coils, isn't it? One more? I think we need one more. Oh, I don't have any more. I need to craft one. Alright. This should be orange. Orange coils. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so that's the one we're doing. Ew. But, minor issue with that. That is showing... That's cosmic neutronium glass. Alright. That's a bit of an issue. If I want to do... Actually, I don't know. Let's... Man, I should just... Let's just pull this stuff out. And put it in my... I just didn't feel like putting 1,000... See, I just don't want it to like place like the wrong glass and just be generally annoying. So that is why I wanted to do that. Because sometimes this can... Yeah. This is going to be a bit of a pain, I think. Unless that's hypogen coils. Wonder if that's like that. That's reinforced. That's cosmic neutronium. So I think, yeah, this might be a bit of a pain. Oh, that just... Oh, that just placed all that neutronium glass. I just realized that. Alright. It's hard to tell, but yeah, it just placed that. Alright. Alright, and then... Oops. Also, what is that? We need some mufflers if I'm not pulling that directly from the thing. Alright, let me get this built. As we can see, it's a bit funny because I'm doing different... The problem is I'm doing different tiers. Like my glass that I'm doing is a different tier than the coils, so it's being a bit... Yeah, it's being... See, that's trying to place those coils. So I wonder if... You know what, it's probably easier if I just place the coils, to be honest. And just use a thing. I don't know if... I don't think there's a way to, like, mix and match different tiers with that. So, I'll just do this. We'll do this. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's not as quick, though, but trying to fiddle with that thing is just... gonna drive me nuts. Alright, I just made a whoopsie there. Good thing there is a... There's an undo. Okay. Just placing the glass. Hopefully this works. By the way, it is wand. Oops. If you need to undo, and make sure you have a capital O. And it only undoes the last one you did, so don't do like a whole bunch of errors. I don't even want to look. I'm like, I don't even want to know if it's going to work. I did try placing it, but it's such a pain. Alright, I wonder if... It does appear... Like, it looks like it checked up to here, and that hasn't formed. So, it's gonna take me... Well, I guess we could... Classy. I can, like, run around and see if I can... see something that didn't form. I am wondering if it's... something to do with this, maybe. Unless I just have, like, the wrong one. I don't think I do. Alright, let me switch this out. Let me switch that out and just see if it forms. Okay, I think I might have found out what it was and why it stopped here is because it auto-placed a smaller muffler. I'm assuming they all have to be the exact same. But that is really the only... There we go. That was like the only thing I could think of. I'm like, all the glass was the same, all the coils were in the right spot. I'm like, there's something with here, because it stopped checking, as we saw. It was because, like I was worried about, it auto-placed from the A system. And I didn't want it to do that. So sometimes the auto-placing thing can be a bit frustrating. But a lot of times it is a bit helpful. It's better if you just do it directly from your inventory, though. I have a bunch of UV energy etches because I was going to build another fusion reactor. I just haven't got around to it. Okay, so I think we got it sorted. I thought maybe it was the energy hatch, but it looks like, yep, we are good. All right, cool. That was a bit frustrating when it wouldn't form. You can't figure out why. Also, you can totally scroll through the thing and you can see what layer. So Awakened, the coils were actually tier 11. Just thought that was kind of interesting. And there's the 12 and then the 13. Alright, well, there we go. Question now is, one, I gotta move all the recipes over, which is its own kind of craziness. But the next part is seeing if this will run with the ZPM hatch. So I do need like I need a UV recipe. What would be... I guess like this. Nope. I gotta find like a UV recipe. I don't remember off the top of my head what would be... Is Awakened? Nope. Alright. I gotta find a recipe. Alright. Hold on. We'll get this. Now I gotta go through like a million. Alright, so UHV. And Infinity Catalyst. Alright. Oh, also I need to get the... I didn't put a hatch, did I? I need a quad hatch. Somewhere. I'm just gonna throw it here. I'm just gonna throw a hatch down so I can see if this works. Here, let's just do this. Man, I really do need the better wireless terminal. It's on my to-do list. Yeah, I'll just borrow. I'll borrow some. So, put this in here. And we throw Infinity Catalyst in. Does this work? That's the wrong. I think it was 11 for those, right? I really have a feeling it's not going to work, to be honest. Because I have the wrong size laser head. We got Awakened Draconium, UV, 11. Got that over there. Oh, it is running. Alright. It is indeed running. Also, it didn't use... Oh. You know what? I'm gonna break that. I need to do separate input separation. Yeah, I think we needed an input separation because I think... Wait, can you... Oh, like, can you smelt this without... Oh, it does have a 1. Yeah, I didn't realize that it had a 1. I thought you absolutely needed this, so I'm assuming it'll do 16, because that's... There we go. Okay, well, it does work, so good to know. Even though it is just a ZPM laser target hatch, it can do UV recipes. I'm assuming it can go up as high as possible, although that feels a little bit... Feels a little bit cheaty, doesn't it? Wait, then how would it overclock? Also, something just happened. Alright, something funny just happened. I wonder if I was pulling too much... Unless it... Did it actually work? I didn't... No, it didn't. Alright, I wasn't paying attention to the power. I was just assuming it could get enough power. Alright, let me get some more radon and we'll test it out again. So what I think is happening, and since I've never actually powered a machine with lasers, I didn't really know how this was going to work. But when I checked on the thing, it was saying it probably uses like 80 million EU per tick. So I think it pulls as much energy as possible from the laser. And I don't think we were... I actually don't know how much we're inserting into the thing, which I need to actually sort that out as well. So maybe I'll get this done and we'll get this moved. This doesn't need to be here. And rearrange some of this. And what I'm going to do is use lasers to get it from here into the laser network instead of doing what we're doing, which is 128 UV. I actually don't know how much that would be. Yeah, it wouldn't be... I think it was like right around what we are putting into the thing. And then obviously there's a bit of loss. So I think what was happening, we were just pulling too much power, basically. So I think I am actually going to fix that as well. And don't have... Oh, I didn't even think about that. I don't have this hooked up. So of course the stuff's not going to end up in the A system. I will throw down... We have wireless, don't we? Let me just connect this. And I think I just realized if that's trying to smelt something over there, I broke those volcanuses. They're not gonna... Yeah, that's not gonna work. Alright, so we'll just throw that there for now. And then I will get all the recipes over, but I want to make sure this works. So, probably going to be slower, obviously. Yeah, 600 seconds, and it's only doing 17. What is it doing? Yeah, so it's doing 17 in 600 seconds, which before, as we can see, it is quite slow. 600 seconds for 1 at UV. So, I mean, it is super fast. Also, I don't particularly need Infinity Catalyst. I just wanted to test it out. Now, this also puts out an insane amount of pollution. So, I probably will work on upgrading these. I just need a whole bunch. It's not that important to me, but that is something that I want to... I'll replace them with better things. But I think we are... Yeah, now we're only using 8 million UProtect. So this was... Yeah, that was fluctuating down to like 500 million or whatever. And it was going crazy. So, alright. It does seem like it'll use as much as it possibly can with the laser. So that is actually good to know. I'm going to break that. And I need to get these stuff moved over. All the recipes, and I will probably organize them as well. Because this is kind of insane. All this craziness. So I'll probably get this a little bit more organized. We'll have one that's dedicated for items and fluid and all that. But I think before I do that, let me redo this over here. So I want to get a laser set up for that. And then with that, we will actually do... Let's see, I need... Oh. No, I'm gonna have to smelt up more. Source. Target. Oh, maybe. No. Yeah, I need another source. One more source, I think. So source from the capacitor down to the transformer to bend the thing. Yeah, that's the one downside of the lasers is you can't turn them. So to get it from here into here, we have to go down into a transformer and then over. Let me craft that up really quick. We are back, and I have started migrating over all the recipes and taking a little bit longer than I anticipated, because what I've decided to do is, one, I have fixed every recipe and turned off War Dictionary for everything. I figured... Oh, I missed one. Whoops. I figured while we're doing this, we'll fix all of that. And I've also gone through I'm going through every single recipe and figuring out if it needs, what circuit it needs in the thing. I also named them. So, yeah, going through every single recipe and then, like, going to black plutonium, doing that one's a bit hard to see. But I'm like, okay, so that needs an 11. And then I was like, neodymium. That needs a 1. So that is what I've been doing with that. It's just going to take me a little while because we have 100 different recipes for this, and we'll split everything out. And I think we'll do that. And then I did do, these are dual interfaces. Maybe I should do the big one instead. Maybe I will. I still might move this stuff around as well. So we have tons of room. You can replace all of them if you need to. I think we'll do a dual, and then I will pump out the fluid. If it needs a fluid, it'll go straight up. So this one needs to move. Well, actually, it would go up to there. So that would be like the input hatch. I think that's what I'll do. All right, I just decided that. Originally, I was gonna like pump out the side, but then I'm like, wait, that's not gonna work. But yeah, so that I'll just work on that. That's gonna take me some time. And then once I get that all finished, we will start working on the next mega thing. And I have gone ahead and put this down to switch out the thing for laser. I just set it down, and I actually prefer that. I've never particularly liked these like hanging up. I feel like I should have placed them down one, but I don't think I'm going to go through them. Maybe I will when I eventually get rid of all that cabling. So we're going to do this now. I want to replace this with the laser, obviously, instead of doing dynamos, 64 amp dynamos that we're doing. But unfortunately, we're going to have to redo a lot of this stuff. So it's going to break the base. If we look at this, it says incomplete structure, and the reason for that is because we need to upgrade the glass. I'm just double checking that is correct. So I figured we're gonna break the thing. Oops. Let me just, I don't want to like blow anything up. We'll take this time and I'll redo this. It's gonna break a lot of stuff, but nothing I can do about it. Target. It should be green. Yeah. I painted them green, so I don't have to worry about it after I place them down. They don't have to be green. It's just the color I decided. Source. Target. Alright, there we go. Unfortunately, the capacitor is turned off because I don't have it, can't run. So I will upgrade this, and then hopefully that will be one of the last times we have to mess with this. The next time we're going to mess with this will be when we upgrade it to basically unlimited capacity, and then we shouldn't have to mess with it much after that. Maybe like one more time upgrading the size of the laser. But for the most part, we only probably have a couple more times. I may do, when I upgrade it to like that capacitor, maybe we will upgrade the glass to top tier glass, so we won't have to worry about the glass anymore. Although we are going to shrink it down. We don't need... I have totally messed up the amount of glass that we need. Whoops. Alright. We got a problem. Houston, we have a bit of a problem. Okay, that was a big old pain. I had to replace it with the old stuff. Or replace the laser hatch. I had to replace the laser hatch with the thing again, so it would form, and then we could... Thankfully, I didn't break the dynamo, so it was still getting power, thankfully. Because that would have been terrible. If I had gone ahead and broken all that, I would have had to replace that. But thankfully, I just had to replace the capacitor hatch. And, oh, I forgot to turn this back on. There we go. Yeah, so I just had to replace that, smelt the stuff up, the 9 Neutronium glass that we needed, and then I replaced it back again. And that's where we're at. And I kind of forgot, and thankfully, I threw a battery in there just so we didn't have to worry about something like that in our crazy recipe over here. That would have been terrible if that had failed, because it would have started over. But I did put a battery in there to stop that from happening, thankfully. So there we go. We got our thing there. We got our laser hatch, laser target hatch. I think we're good. Let's just double check. We'll look over here. The battery should still be filling up. Yeah, all right, cool. So there is that. And I'm kind of thinking we might be able to actually upgrade this back to where we were. Because now we are actually importing enough power. So I'm going to do this one again. Man, that would have been really sad if I had screwed up that recipe. And it started over. We are up to what, 115,000 seconds though? So, alright. There we go. Don't remember if we got Infinity Catalyst over here. I think we moved that. Infinity Catalyst. Let's get this going and see. It should run. Yeah, there we go. So we're doing 64 in 300 seconds. And I think we are getting enough power. You can see it's using 120 million. I don't know if that is draining like the entire base. I actually have no idea. Like this could be maybe a little too much power, but I think we are. Yeah, that's, well, we're not like losing power. Everything's still on, so I don't know. We are draining 2 million EU per tick or whatever it looks like. 2 billion? 2 billion. We're draining like 2 billion EU per tick, or EU per second, so that's kind of funny, but alright, yeah, there we go. There's our Mega Blast Furnace, and it is running at some crazy power here. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if I need it running quite at that, but yeah, and look at the pollution. I'm probably going to smelt. Once I get the recipes moved over, we're going to upgrade the muffler hatches, I think. Alright, well, I'll let that run. I'm like, are we going to last 300 seconds? That might be a bit... That I might have gotten a little bit... might have got... Oh! Yep, see? This is the problem when I'm breaking everything. Gotta be careful. Oh. Yeah. Looks like we messed up quite a few things in the base, so I'll get it re-going again. And then we'll see if I like that. Did this turn off? No, this isn't powered. This is just, yeah, this always just runs. All right. Anyway, I'm just breaking my base. Don't mind me. 137, 139, 137, 137. All right, cool. Anyway, that's going to be for today. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.